The beautiful quotes by Ehsan Sehgal. 1. A vision is such a bridge that connects with physical reality and spiritual insight. 2. Writing and telling about oneself that, what others have said, may not execute self-promotion and not a conflict of interest. 2. Indeed, that contributes real information. 3. A broken heart cry may touch and shake the heaven, however, not a heart of a cruel one. 4. Though love lands blindly and silently, however, its fuel is truth and trust. Otherwise, it flies back. 5. The excessive pride breaks and blows all the best and real relationships. 6. A broken heart cry may touch and shake the heaven, however, not a heart of a cruel one. 7. The sex, wealth, and high status, which demonstrate the human biggest weakness, I have scratched out from my mind. Consequently, no one can drag and entangle into that anymore, except legitimate. 8. To thunder hatred, and rain that upon others, never entitles as a noble one, except evil force, indeed. 9. When a nation faces the mafia judiciary, which employs and applies the unfair way that fractures the justice, and the criminal mafia groups become licensed and freehand, is a juristic disaster. 10. One may criticize certain actions, however, not the nation's, since each one is the collection of flaws. 11. If you are jobless, you have not the proper ability, even you can't reach a cleaning job, join the Wikipedia, and become an editor. You may not call the educated, lawyers, professional journalists, academics, and the specialist of the various subjects down by the Wikipedia rules and policies that contradict each other. You have the useful weapon which called the consensus. Your friends can let you win all disputes. You can manage the wrong to right and right to wrong. You can decide the reliability and the assessment of subjects, however, no matter if you qualify for that or not. You have multiple tools for harassing others. That means Wikipedia. 12. The duffer one's heaven is the Wikipedia, where academic ones are the house arrest and used for their shelter of qualification. 13. Wikipedia is the best place for the poor grammar. 14. If one desires to explore the unique idiots and the fools, the Wikipedia has that and such place. 15. The scholarly world rejects Wikipedia as a reliable website that most of the world's silly clowns contribute their ignorance within the garbage of wiki rules, which also, indeed, contradict each other. 16. You cannot delete this, whether with due or undue weight. It is social media, not the Wikipedia. 17. One cannot trust the Wikipedia since its articles have each minute or continual variant content, in all subjects, which demonstrates the lack of qualification and vision. One may find the most authentic and reliable articles on websites that even have no editorial board. 18. Notability cannot prevail any subject's reality. 19. Each life struggles for life. One breathes comfortably, and one feels hardship. It means life. 20. My love has no copyright, however, my beloved may have that. 21. Just understand and realize that heart is the heart, not a ball, never play with it. 22. Love with the heart validates the purity and truth. Love with the mind may evidence the diplomacy and tact. 23. A visionary conceives and values the writing, not the pick of a writer. 24. Such determination collapses and fails if that penetrates with an empty or a lack of gravity and the solid reasons and facts. 25. The children, within poverty and compelled people from the third world cannot cry in English, consequently, that execute and describe nothing in the mind of the modern world. 26. Each one lives, waving selfishness. Indeed, it is human nature, whereas one's motives exhibit its frame of mind and character, not nature. 27. It is the tragedy and problem that, how and what to say about such people, who tell, teach and even explain us the truth, but with their lies. 28. To keep silence on the cruelty is that you are powerless or involved in it. 29. It is a truth, I am also a liar since I lie to hide and protect from the evil people. 30. To lie for the severe damaging to things or people is a major crime, but lying, for the protecting, from the wrong things or people rightfully is not the lie. 31. To target and attack places of worship and innocent people, is a way of those, who are ugly, more than the evil. 32. If the lies become the truth in society, it is the time to make yourself accountable, for the collapse of your values of the morality, and culture. 33. You may follow, you may also harm one, however, you can never bargain the willingness of fair, neutral and the straightforward person. 34. The prayer from the heart is a great power. 35. Restrictions on doctors execute a way of murdering the patients. All doctors should directly check PSA in the blood of patients, who feel sick, having no temperature since it may indicate the possible tumor and cancer. 36. I often try all the things to escape from a sorry. It is my confidence whether I am in the room or walking in an open sky. It proves that I am, nothing to compare with others. 37. Time is not only the best teacher, but it is also the great and remarkable healer that costs nothing, and even that does not need any place for the practice. It is within you. 38. Contact with one represents just respect of the human values, not the vote of yes on its ideas and policies, since it shows one's humanity and a way of peace. 39. Somewhere disappears the religion, however, exists the humanity, and somewhere religion alive, but the humanity is dead while each religion teaches it. Without that no one can be a human. 40. Be within your skin for the protection of yourself from the awkward attacks and repercussion. 41. Fight and eliminate your evil thoughts for your honor, and don't respect to become the best, and the great human, if you are the conscious and sentient person. 42. It depends on the conscience, otherwise, there is no any difference between the lawyer and a liar except spelling. 43. I don't think that the things are easy to understand, but such a way I get the courage to figure out the most difficult prospect of any matter. 44. One may deny or refuse another religion, however, it cannot ban that and the holy books, since such power fails to practice that and embraces humiliation. 45. The various worms eat one's body after its death. Conversely, cancer cells eat one's body when it breathes, since the failure of medical research. 46. It doesn't bother me whether you are a male or a female if you stay civilized. Remember, crossing the limits and over-clearness do not work here. I hope you will take a dose of knowledge before you humiliate yourself. 47. The real love only can be found in the hearts of the simple people, the people who play zigzag in love affairs, claiming and pretending affection in the way of only writings to everyone. They can hardly be fair, trusted and faithful. True love does not have the hidden ways and tricks. Lover speaks straight and in a direct, blunt manner, in the face of the entire public. 48. Have you ever seen a fool? If not, just look the mirror, you may know. 49. Only the sanity inspires the inspiration into visionary minds, since that executes as compare of a flower and its fragrance. 50. Think it several times before commit any criminal deeds or silly jokes to your friends that can also create severe consequences for yourself. No one will see you, You will stay all alone.